So shine, so shine, shine bright. So shine, so shine, shine bright.
Welcome to this 5D Golden Child Energy Light Boost. I'm Charotte Shanti. I'm a professional kinesiologist and educator, and I work together with 5D Lightship City of Light. Today we're going to invite you inside the Lightship, and you will be meeting Golden Child Energy for a wonderful light boost. Please take a moment to feel the energy that you are sitting in right now. I change the frequency to the 5th dimension and we enter the Lightship. Today there is a lot of light inside the Lightship because the theme is Golden Child Energy Light. So every being that is present is doing its best to light things up. And they promise to give you a wonderful experience where your energy system will feel relieved and uplifted and lightened. Right now your energy system is being prepared to receive Golden Child Energy Light Boost. Maybe you like to sit or lie down for the next 30 minutes. The Golden Child Energy is now ready to step forward, and I'm switching on the crystal tool Golden Child Energy Light. The energies are intensifying. There is a bright light inside the Lightship. You are being surrounded by light. Inside this bright light, you can sense the Golden Child Energy. It's a very powerful energy. It's a very important energy for your ascension. It's the flavor of the future. Golden Child Energy is now coming very close to you and your energy system. It wants to know who you are. If you will allow Golden Child Energy to look into your energy system, please say yes. This will allow the Golden Child Energy to find out who you are in order to give you the best light boost possible. Okay. You are many things, I hear the Golden Child energy say. You have been many places in this galaxy, in other galaxies, in this universe, and even in parallel universes. You have had many experiences. On Earth, we label these experiences as dark or light. This is polarized, fourth dimensional. And what the Golden Child energy would like to offer you is a fifth dimensional light boost. So this goes beyond light and darkness. But as a human, you will experience this like a lifting up, a lightness, a brightening of your energy system. You may feel lighter in your body. And that's okay, because we are working with your multidimensional energy system. So sensations in your physical body is fine. Feelings in your mind is also fine. And then we will add the Golden Child energy light boost in the fifth dimension. So all the experiences that you have had here and there, some of them have been more pleasant than others. And some of them need to be lifted out of the darkness and be brought into the light. Again, this is a fourth dimensional way of describing what is happening to your energy system. But as we are human, we understand many things with our minds, and it can be easier to grasp what is going to happen to your energy system if we look at something physical. It's like the solstice, where we can take a look in the calendar and know for certain that things are changing from more darker days to more lighter days. This is the same experience that you are going to have in your energy system. So already now you should be feeling that the Golden Child energy is looking at your energy system, finding out the places where you can receive help to get lifted with a light boost. Maybe something comes to your mind, or you feel something in your energy system or in your physical body. Just allow this to happen. So different things have been pointed at by the Golden Child energy. The Golden Child energy says that you are ready to receive a light boost. Nothing is being added to your energy system from the Golden Child energy. But the Golden Child energy is able to find the places inside of you where you can offer yourself this light boost. And this is a very good thing to know how to do, because then you are certain that when you receive any kind of healing, that you are using your own abilities, your own energies, so the healing will be specific and beneficial to you. But the Golden Child energy is more like a facilitator that can help you find out who you are and how you can help yourself. So you are also receiving a lesson today. So now we are pointing inside your energy system to the places where you already know how to lighten yourself up. Notice how the Golden Child energy brings that forward in you. It may be a memory from Lemuria, Atlantis, Sirius, or any other place. Just allow this to happen. Golden Child energy says that this is much needed in your earthly existence and with the progress you are making on your ascension. You are being lifted up. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. As you are breathing, you are letting go, and you are accepting the shift from the more darker side to more light. Again, this is a human way of describing what is happening to your energy system. But just feel how your energy system relaxes more. Well done. You got this. Golden Child energy is now leaning into an area that is particularly difficult for your energy system. Just allow the golden child energy to lean into that area and support you, bringing a lightness to that area. You are safe. This is a safe haven. You are inside a 5D light ship together with the golden child energy. Nothing can harm you here. All is well. This is a good place for transformation and for accepting and receiving this light boost. Please allow this to happen. Notice how that area that was difficult just a few minutes ago, how it feels different. Notice that you can breathe. Things are now turning to the better. You have changed in this area. Over time, you will be sensing this also in your emotional area and in your physical body. Golden Child Energy says that you are welcome to come back to this light boost and listen to it again and work even deeper, maybe with other areas. Golden Child Energy says it's really easy. Notice how the spark inside of your energy system has been refound. The light inside your energy system has been triggered to open up in new ways that will really benefit your ascension. This is the work of Golden Child Energy to empower you. Take a moment to feel the light inside of you. This is a light that also embraces all kinds of gray and dark energies. You are becoming more whole. Golden Child Energy says that your energy system is now expanding. You are growing from this light boost. The energies are intensifying. Just take it to a level that feels comfortable for you. Just turn up the volume of your energy system in this light boost And when you feel that you reach your limit, just stop the energy and let it linger there for a moment. Again, you are in a safe place. Golden Child energy is taking care of you inside the 5D light ship. Golden Child energy is now withdrawing to give you an opportunity to feel yourself without the help from Golden Child energy. So now take a moment to feel your energy system, how it feels after this light boost. And everything that you are feeling and sensing now is you. Embrace that. You are light. We are going to leave the Golden Child energy music on for 5 more minutes so that you can enjoy your own energy in 5D light ship City of Light. The Golden Child energy is thanking you, and we are all thanking you for joining us here today. Thank you for being you and for receiving this light boost.
Welcome to another Mastery Empowerment course with the beautiful Charlotte Shanti, who works with the 5D City of Light, the 5D Lightship City of Light. This is magical frequencies, high frequency from outer realms, interdimensional realms, helping us at this moment in time. This is the Universal Federation have reopened Lemuria. So this is a 5D Lemuria activation with the 5D Lightship City of Light. Shanti, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, Lauren, for having us. I've really been looking forward to this, and thank you for the wonderful introduction. We can already feel the energies of this.
To be honest, I actually felt the energies of this hours before we started and sat down here.
I know, but I didn't want to mention that, but that's correct. We've been at it for hours. Yeah.
Wow, I've been
Wonderful.
experiencing it personally, and it was
That's
still sleep time for me. So it's beautiful because here we have the Universal Federation and the Arcturians joining us to reactivate Lemuria or to reopen Lemuria. And this is something that touches so deeply in all of our hearts. I know everyone watching and listening is so deeply connected to Lemuria. And that right there shows us that we are a part of Lemuria. We were either there or somehow we're connected. And definitely through the generations, we are connected. So why is Lemuria reopened right now? Tell us about that.
First of all, after having worked with the 5D Lightship City of Light and the Lemuria activations for 5 years, what I've come to believe is that we have all been a part of Lemuria. But this will, a further explanation will come. Before we talk more, I think we should enter the 5D Lightship City of Light and meet the Arcturians and the Universal Federation of Light.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I was just taken by the energies that we are sitting in right now. So if I'm a bit, what's going on here? Something's going on and it's beautiful. So, but we're going to take that energy also inside the 5D Lightship. I'm hearing we are already here. So that's why, yeah. And we've been here for hours.
For hours.
It's wonderful.
And, you know, even though this is recorded, I am willing to dedicate a bet on those who joined watching this webinar felt it even before they joined, no matter what time or space they're in.
Yeah.
So that would be very interesting for those who are joining us to share those comments, but it feels exquisite. It feels so loving and nurturing. So let's go there. Let's take it to the 5D Lightship City of Light.
Yeah. So just to make you even more aware of the energy that we are sitting in right now, just take a moment to take it in. And you know what I feel like doing? I would like to put on a photo of Wai'ale'ale from Kauai, because that really describes the energy wonderfully. Would that be okay? That would support the people who are more visual, maybe.
Absolutely.
Just for a moment.
And just to explain why Hawaii is the mountaintops of Lemuria. So please, let's take a moment and have you share your screen.
This is the energy that we are sitting in right now. There is a local city of light inside Wai'ale'ale. As Lauren explains, we are on Hawaii. We are on the island Kauai. And this is where Lemuria also is. This is a space station. Light ships come here all the time. There are many collaborations here, and Lemuria itself is here. But look at the energy. If you're not used to sensing energies, just look at the photo, look at the water, look at the green colors. The Arcturians are there. As you may know, that when we came to Earth for the very first time, the Arcturians brought us here with through the vibrational portals that are situated also in Kauai. The entry portal is in Anahola. This is where we were born for the very first time. The exit portal is in Wai'ale'ale. And if you know the Hawaiian history, all the kings and queens of Hawaii, they left Kauai physically by Wai'ale'ale by boat. So we are really going to talk about Lemuria, activating this side of you and the connection, the very deep connection with Hawaii. So the Arcturians are here now. So if you are sensing that the energy is changing a little bit, this is the Arcturians reminding you that you know each other. You have met before. You met the very first time that you decided and accepted to come here to Earth. And they are going to help us through the 5 Lemurian activations that we are going to be doing together with 5D Lightship City of Light and the Universal Federation of Light. I hope you all can feel the energies and how nourishing they are, as Lauren said. And maybe when you watch the photo, you can understand why it's so nourishing. The colors and the water, you know, our bodies contain up to 70% water. So it's nourishing and good for our energy system and our bodies to look at this and feel the energies. Okay, I feel like having this picture on for the whole time, but I'm going to take it off now. We're still going to...
Oh, you can leave it if you like. Yeah, or we can bring it back in. It is so beautiful. I just have to share that location is so remote. You cannot hike into it, or maybe you can, maybe I'm mistaken, but it is really remote. Only helicopters can fly into that arena. And I actually, with Lisa Transcendence Brown, was in a helicopter and we took a trip there. And that is so magical. I'm remembering that now. And I'm remembering the energy is exactly this energy that we're experiencing right now. So this is a womb, and you could tell by the photo. If you want to put that back up again, you can.
Sure, I would love to.
It is
It's beautiful.
a womb. It's a
Yeah,
womb. See the canyons? Those are 3 walls of a canyon. That is a womb. It is so beautiful. And off in the upper or the lower central left side is like a cave, and that just is drawing me in. And to think what is inside there. So you said that it's a city of light, or it's Lemuria in there.
yeah, that's what's inside. the cave. And we are going inside the cave in one of the activations together with the Arcturians. And we are going to, and I'm just going to read this because I can't explain it better than I've taken the words from the Arcturians. They say, "You will lovingly be brought to the place where it all began. You will be activated by the majestic, etheric Polynesian culture and the Arcturians on Kauai, Hawaii. A beautiful flower lei and sacred aloha healing awaits you in the heart of holy Mount Wai'ale'ale in the local 5D lightship, City of Light." Reading this, I'm getting goosebumps.
Yes.
Imagine going inside that cave and being received with a lei, and then the greeting, aloha. Isn't that beautiful? And that's a healing in itself.
Yes.
Just the connection of these activations and the way the Polynesian culture has maintained some of these customs, and they are so deep and meaningful. And we are going to reactivate that memory in you. So that's the first preparation for the actual Lemurian activation.
Pristine, nourishing, comforting. It feels like the original template for planet Earth.
Now that you mentioned template, this is the second phase of the preparation. And again, with your permission, I will read the description because the words are more accurate than I can explain. So the next phase is, you will connect with the Lemurian Cosmic Blueprint Center, where your divine blueprint DNA templates will be cleared and synchronized together with the Andromedans and Golden Child energy. Over time, this will clear any bonds or cords from this lifetime and past lifetimes through ancestral timelines and karmic experiences that no longer serve you on your ascension. Clearing all this will move you forward in your transformation instead of keeping you in a previous version of yourself.
Wow.
So we are really moving through the phases now. Maybe you can sense that the energy when I'm describing this is changing a little bit, and it is calling out to you, reaching out to you and into you. And maybe you recognize any of the words that I'm saying. Now we're actually moving into the third phase, and this is where the vibrational portals come into the scene. Your karma will be fine-tuned and integrated with Earth and your sacred life mission. We will travel through the vibrational portals Anahola and Polihale, situated on Kauai, Hawaii, in the 13th dimension with the Arcturians. This is a profound life and death experience where stuck energy is released and you are freed from outdated karma. Your energy system will experience higher vibrations. So even though the physical vibrational portals are not here inside Wai'ale'ale, this is kind of the control center. This is where it all happens. And it is happening now, and it has been happening since the first moment. So this is the beginning and this is the end at the same time. I hope you feel very uplifted by these energies and that you are not afraid of me mentioning the word death. Nobody is going to die, but what is going to die is patterns that no longer serve you, experiences that no longer serve you, etc. And as you know, something has to go before something new can be born again. And the Arcturians will lovingly take you through both vibrational portals. Have you been to visit the portals, Lorraine?
I have been drawn to Kauai so many times. The first time I left the island after spending 2 weeks there, I cried on the plane in tears, just weeping, leaving the energy. It's very feminine. I've been to the North Shore, the beautiful hike on Kauai, where it is fifth dimensional. And yes, so that was a portal where the images that you see with your eyes cannot be captured with a photograph. That's how beautiful it is. And usually it works the other way, that our cameras are able to catch other dimensional energies. But in this case, what we could see with the physical eyes could not be captured on a camera. It was amazing. And it's so beautiful. And an important thing to remember is asking permission to enter these areas. If not, maybe things happen. We stub a toe, we hit our head on a branch, things like this. And we bring gifts and offerings as well, honoring this great sacred place. And so right now I could feel all of our hearts sending the gift of our love hug, a heart hug to this beautiful space. And the portal that you mentioned, Anahola, because when you talk about this as a portal, a birthing portal, did you say it was a birthing portal?
Yes, it is. And when you're standing on the beach in Anahola and you look up at the mountain, you can see a woman's figure. I don't know if that's the photo you have. You can see a lying figure of a woman. You can see her head and her breasts and her stomach. And so she is birthing. She is giving birth to all the beings that are coming to Earth. And so the beings are floating energetically in a stream that leads out to the ocean. It's a very beautiful place, very energetic.
That is the photo I am going to share. And what's interesting is when you step back and you look at that full mountain range, yes, you can see that it is a woman lying down. But the first thing that comes and strikes one from the highway is the image, I'm going to share my screen, is the image of, in the center here, it looks like a gorilla head.
Yeah.
And known as King Kong. So that's a real masculine or 3D attraction to begin to attract our attention or capture our attention. But when you look at the full picture, yes, you can see her head over here on the left side, her head, right? And her belly. What do you see here, Charlotte?
Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah, her head, her breast, and her pregnant stomach. Yeah, exactly.
And this is very sacred land to the Kauaians. It's very, it's difficult. I mean, hikers would say, I want to go hike that. It's not so easy. Again,
And
you
you
need,
shouldn't. And you shouldn't. This is sacred. Yeah.
very sacred, very sacred. Okay, I love it.
So Kahuna et Kaiwi is living at the bottom of this mountain range. So, as I understand, he's a well-known Kahuna in Kauai, and we have a Danish friend who lives in Kapar, and
Mhm.
she said, "I'm going to take you somewhere special. We're going to meet Kahuna et Kaiwi if he wants to see us." And so we went there, and he didn't want to see any foreigners. He didn't want to see any Westerners. But then he took a second look at us and he let us in.
Wow.
And we sat in his small house and we talked for maybe half an hour, exchanged. It was a great experience. And he showed us some of the area. He lives in a very sacred spot also. And he showed us some of the things that he was surrounded by. And he gave us a small piece of koa tree. As you may know, this is the most sacred tree, very profound in Hawaii. And so we were off. That was something, yeah. And he was very Polynesian, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, but the Polynesian energy is very direct. It is very precise. And so he was very Polynesian. He was not accommodating like we tend to be in the West, but he was powerful and he didn't mind exchanging. And we told him about 5D Lightship City of Light, and we showed him the golden child energy in a carnelian that we had brought. And he looked into it and he said, "There's a lizard inside." And so we gave him one, and so we exchanged that way. That was huge experience. And so personally, I felt that we were welcomed into the Polynesian etheric community, and that we were respectful enough to teach the teachings that we are giving through the 5D Lightship City of Light. This is what I experienced. This is my understanding. So just to let you know that when we're doing these Lemurian activations, we have, as I understand it, had the acceptance of the Kahunas and the Polynesian community. So all is very respectful.
That is fascinating, Charlotte. That is so special, being able to meet with him and to be in his energy and for you to be welcomed. Yes, that is illustrative of the beauty and the energy that's here and the role that you are playing with the 5D Lightship City of Light.
Do you have a photo also of Wai'ale'ale?
Let's see if we can find one.
It's a beach on the south side of Kauai, and it's very far out. You go by car and half an hour through a small, narrow rubble road. So it's not very easy to get there, and you don't want to go in a car that you don't want to get any dents or anything. And then you come out to this great big beach area, also with a great mountain on the side. The Americans have an observatory on top. And we stayed there the whole day, and it was out of this world. And as the sun sets, our friend said, I'm going to show you a light ship, a true light ship, a UFO. And we were laughing. But as she said, just as the sun was setting, she said, look there. And we were looking into the air over to the sun where it was setting, and we saw a light strip about this size. Well, it was very far away, of course. A white light strip, and it was just moving to the side. And she said that every night on this spot, this light ship or UFO comes by. And it was amazing just to stand there in that energy. And with my mind and with the help of 5D Lightship City of Light, I contacted this UFO. And I said, we are standing here on ground. Who are you? And they said, we are the Arcturians. And I was so starstruck. I didn't know what to say. So I just stood there and watched. It was one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen. And for them to confirm or tell me who they were, that was very confirming, because the Arcturians have been so close to the Polynesian culture and our beginning here on Earth. So, yeah.
Again, there are so many beautiful photos of that coast that you can see from the water. And just looking at the photos is an activation in itself. So we'll be sharing some of those as well. Okay.
And we will make sure that the energies are as they should be. So when you are looking at the photos, the energy is precise. Just enjoy them and take in the energy. So these are the 3 preparations. So these are 3 activations that are preparations for the actual Lemurian activation, but they are all connected, as you may understand. The 4th activation is where the golden unicorns from the 17th dimension will teach you how to love yourself, love others, and let others love you. The golden unicorns will lovingly guide you. They embrace all beings with their rainbow horns, and they teach you to do the same. In their wake follows all kinds of known and unknown beings. So prepare yourself for many profound encounters. Be open and acknowledge them and love them for what they are. This is the foundation for the collaboration in the coming 5D Golden Age. So here we are going to relearn how to love ourselves, love others, and let others love us. And we are going to be taught this by the golden unicorns. And what I've always wondered is, why unicorns? Why are the unicorns so important to Lemuria? And every time I ask 5D Lightship or the Arcturians, I get no answer. Do you know why? Why are golden unicorns important? That's what we call a good question.
They are part of a magical dimension, and the gold is representative of the highest frequency. So it's a very high frequency.
So maybe if anybody who's watching this know more, we would love to learn from you and hear your insights. And they are here now. So if you feel into the energy, you can sense the golden unicorns. They're very dynamic, very loving, very caring, very interested in you. Oh, yeah.
I find it interesting that this picture comes up when we're talking about the golden unicorns.
With their rainbow horns. There's a lot of rainbow color going on here.
And typically when we see this part of the Nepali coast on the north shore of Kauai, it's all green. And so this is morning sunlight or afternoon. And it's so beautiful. And I want to share a quick episode about unicorns. There's a beautiful goddess, Anjung, who does a lot of work in Kauai. And she was up at the peaks, an overlook of these mountains. And as she was there, she saw a unicorn interdimensionally who visited her. So I share that story because it's part of the dimensional frequencies that this sacred place contains and holds.
When I look at that photo, I see unicorns standing side by side. It's like they're horns that we are seeing in those mountains. Can you see it?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
there
Breathtaking.
they are.
And so this picture is 5D. The frequencies just reach out at us, strike a chord in our heart. And yet seeing it with your eyes as well. Go search for videos of the Nepali coast. And I'll try to cover this video with some of the images that I've got from there as well. It's just so magical and uplifting. And again, there's a single trail that goes along this coast, and many people take days to go there. But this is uninhibited land as well. There are no roads. And this is part of the pristine area, untouched, but filled with high vibrational light.
That is so beautiful. And it's just coming to life as we are sitting in this energy and you are explaining. It's just coming to life.
Feeling the mana of the clouds as they touch the earth. That's heaven and earth together. Beautiful.
Wow. Wonderful timing. So this is the fourth activation. And so now we are ready for the fifth, where you are going to be invited inside the Lemurian community. Your energy system will now be ready for the Golden Lemuria collaboration. You will be guided to remember the creative, sacred art of energy and frequency surfing in the Lemuria space. This multidimensional collaboration reaches out to you and encourages you to offer your full potential. The more you collaborate and carry out the sacred movements, the more activated you become. And what is interesting here is again the deep connection of Lemuria and the Polynesian culture. When I looked for crystal tools or crystals to code with Lemuria, I found, I'm sure you can see it here, it's a donut, amethyst donut. And I asked, why does it have to be a donut? Why is that important? And they said, well, look at it. You can stand on this and you can surf on the energy. And of course, Hawaiian surfing is like, yeah. So what we're going to teach you is to surf the energies. And this is what the Polynesian culture has done. They are surfing the waves, but they are actually recreating the sacred movements of Lemuria, where we move in number 8s, back and forth. And we're going to show you how to do the actual work with the energies and frequencies. But I just found it so interesting with the surfing. So the energies that you are feeling right now is just nothing is really going on, but you may sense that we are inside the space of Lemuria. And if you're really sensitive, you notice that work is going on different places in this room. And we can connect by offering the number 8. Yeah. So maybe you, when you're watching this, maybe you feel like moving around in your chair. That's even, if you just try and do that, then you really connect even more with the energy and you can move any which way you want. The most important thing is that you move. Can you feel how you are connecting even more with the energy when you are not static, when you are moving? It really does something. And this is so very special with this energy in Lemuria, that it's movement. Okay.
And it brings to mind the hula dancers, which bring in that connection as well.
Wow. But how it just connects.
And we're talking about Lemuria. And before we got here, the 5D Lightship City of Light reopened Atlantis. And for those who watched that video, we'll make that video as a part of this page as well. But for those who watched that video, that was healing on a different level for many of us. That was healing a schism within us. Maybe regret, the masculine turning on the feminine wound. But this feels completely different, doesn't it, Charlotte? This Lemurian feels, no wonder why so many of us are called by the name Lemuria. Our heart melts when we hear the word Lemuria, or even if we're just intrigued. This is what we're feeling.
Yeah, it's very different from Atlantis. Like with the Atlantis activations, we more felt that there were traumas that needed to be balanced. Whereas this, even though that we're talking about life and death, serious things, it's different. There are no traumas. It is more to do with our life on earth and being human, or any form that we have taken, and how we connect to the earth and to the stars and to the universe. So it's a whole different community from Atlantis. But as I was saying and that you may understand now, is that I believe personally, from what I have heard from 5D Lightship City of Light and from what I've explained to you now, that we are all Lemurians. We all came through the vibrational portals from the Arcturians, and we were here for a shorter or longer time before we were moved to other continents. This is my personal belief. This is what I understand. And I think this is where these activations can be interesting for all of us, as well as Atlantis is, because that is different. We were there too, only at a later time, as I understand it. Timelines are difficult to talk about, but this is the way I understand it from 5D Lightship City of Lights.
And so as we prepare to receive these activations, that's in a program that you've created. It's very beautiful. We'll have you talk more about that in a moment. But as we receive these activations, what can we expect? What's going to elevate us? What's going to happen?
Yeah. These activations are both for very advanced energy workers, but also for people who may never have done any energy work before, but just feel that there is a connection somehow. Even though these are very advanced activations, they are relevant for all people because you were there. And many people living on Earth today really have second thoughts, so to speak, thinking, was it really a good idea for me to say yes to come to Earth? Because Earth is a hard place to live. And these activations sort of remind yourself of why you came here and how beautiful it really is when you look at it, when you feel it deep within yourself. And then we nourish that feeling in order to change what is going on in the world today. And as you know, the best way of changing the world and what is happening around us is by changing ourselves. So this is an offering of empowering you and letting you remember how beautiful things can be. So this is very what you can use in your day-to-day life. But in the long run, this is a very important preparation for the coming golden age.
Absolutely beautiful, Charlotte. Thank you. Let's just take a moment and watch Earth here as we remember the beauty of Earth. This is an activation in itself.
It's like a crystal. That's what I see now. All the beautiful countries, all the beautiful beings living there, doing their best. This is our common home. This is our community. The whole world and all its being is part of our community. We have lived in many of these countries. Maybe if you know any of your karmic experiences, you may be conscious about different lifetimes as we are looking at the different countries in this video. And so you're not only American or Danish or Australian or African. You are a true human, and what's it called? An earthling? Is that a word?
Yes, yes. And I just want to share that this is an activation in itself. As we look at our home from this viewpoint, we can see how we are all one. And this lights up our mission to spread love and light to the 8 billion people who are here. And we're doing it. There's strife happening on our planet, but that's simply showing us how we can further use this light and this love that we have and radiate it. And as I speak, the video is now going into the area where Lemuria once was. How can something so vast on the planet, surrounded by the ring of fire, that always intrigued me, the ring of fire around the continents, is indicative of a continent that once was. So enjoy this activation.
And again, all that water, beautiful water, and clouds that also contain water, that nourishes us.
I hope everyone can remember why you each came to this planet.
Yeah, imagine you met with the Arcturians at one point and they said, "We have noticed you and the beautiful work you have done other places in the universe, we have a beautiful planet called Earth. We have a photo of it here. We have a video. Take a look. Would you like to come here, life after lifetime, and help us and help Earth evolve? And so you made an agreement with the Arcturians, said, yes, I will. And then they sent you through the vibrational portal, and you first arrived in Kauai. As I'm watching this now, it's like it's breathing. Maybe that's just me.
This is a real image, and it is breathing. Beautiful Gaia.
Yeah.
So, Charlotte, thank you, thank you, thank you for the beautiful package that you have created with these activations. Is there anything else you'd like to share about this? For example, how it works, the logistics, if you will?
Yeah. We're going to meet, when you've signed up, we're going to meet for a 1 hour live where we are going to hear some more, and you will hear all the practicalities, and you will be able to ask questions. And then you will receive the 5 activations, and you will be doing them in your private space. This is a very personal experience, so we're doing it in private. You will be in good hands. The Arcturians will be there, the Universal Federation of Light, and 5D Lightship will take good care of you. And the activations are what you call it, coded so that they fit your energy system. So when you listen to the activation with your energy system, 5D Lightship City of Light will make sure that you will get the exact amount of energy and frequency that you need. So we are not going to overstimulate you. We are going to nurture and nudge your energy system, and you can listen to the activations as many times as you like and remove layers. So you can keep these activations for years and years and still use them to transform and evolve your energy system. So 1 live session where we meet, and then 5 activations of 45 minutes to 1 hour. So, and you will be in good hands.
We already feel the magic and the frequencies. So loving, truly hoping everyone is witnessing this and remembering as well. So these activations are here for you. Again, as Charlotte mentioned, each time you listen, you'll be met with where you are, and it's an evolution, a spiral of evolution on your journey. We're excited for this. I'm excited for this. Again, it feels so wonderful. We're already bathed in it. And this net of Lemuria, the vibration of Lemuria is still on our planet. It's still around this planet. And we are here to anchor it in once again, more deeply. I really feel that these energies will support that effort.
Last time when we spoke about the Atlantis activation, you mentioned something about in America, where East Coast was Atlantis and West Coast was more Lemuria and sort of divided. Is that understood correctly?
Yes, where you have people who gravitate towards the West Coast and then the East Coast. And
Yeah.
me personally, an awareness that I had before I even learned about Lemuria was just the energy shifting, crossing the Mississippi. East of the Mississippi, the energy just, people changed a little. And
Okay.
so now when we have light workers on the East, they know what they're here to do. And wow, it's just, so this is part of the healing. And the eclipse of the total solar eclipse of 2017 actually crossed the entire continental US from Oregon down to Florida,
Oh yes, it did, didn't it? Yeah.
dating and healing that great divide, unionizing us once again.
Because that's also what I wanted to invite you to, that even though that you may feel more drawn to Atlantis and feel more connected, just allow your energy system to engage in Lemuria also. We need you here also. We need your expertise, we need your experience and your energy system, and we need to come together again. So that was an invitation.
We accept that invitation. So we invite all of those watching or listening to check out this beautiful experience. It's an opportunity for you to activate and upgrade this energy system of Lemuria, which is now reopened, doing so with the Universal Federation and the Arcturians. Wow. Charlotte, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is leaving us very happy, and we're all in a new, fresh space. I can feel it.
Yeah, fresh air. This was wonderful. And what a wonderful way of exploring Hawaii together with you and your energy system and connecting all the dots with Lemuria. It was a great pleasure.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Charlotte, Shanti. And thank you, everyone, for watching us. We know how our light can have a positive effect on everything that's happening in our world right now. So don't squander it. Let's do it. Let's get busy like you have been for so long now. And we thank you for that effort. Thank you, Charlotte. And thank you for the great, beautiful 5D lightship city of light. We can feel you. And we know that at any time we can reconnect and join in the 5D lightship.
Yeah. You are all very welcome. Just connect. We are here. Yeah, the energy is rising again. This is the invitation. They are reaching out to you right now. So if you are curious about this, you don't have to connect with me, you don't have to connect with anybody else, just connect directly. The city is open to you. So see you there.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see you in the city of light. Again, if you'd like to enjoy this offer, we encourage you to check it out and get signed up. It's beautiful. It's all available in the quantum space. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you very much. See you there.
This has been a presentation of New Earth One Network, your home for New Earth living. Access information, education, and videos on living from the heart in unity consciousness. Visit newearth1.com.
so shine, so shine, shine bright, so shine, so shine, shine bright.
This has been a presentation of New Earth One Network, your home for New Earth living. Access information, education, and videos on living from the heart in unity consciousness. Visit newearth1.com.